How are you doing, guys? Hope you're doing well. And today, I'm talking about my favorite game of all time. If you take a look at my channel, you can see a few Red Dead Redemption shorts and videos, and some irrelevant edits as well. Anyways, you get the point. I feel like it's nice to create a top 10 of my favorite Red Dead Redemption characters and talk a little about them. Anyways, let's get to it. Keep in mind, there will be spoilers for the two games Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, so be aware. Micah Bell. Well, if you hate a villain so much, then that means that this villain is well written and well acted. Micah Bell's betrayal was little expected. I expected it midway through chapter 6, but still, in the last fight in chapter 6, it was really personal for me. More to mention, American Venom, the final mission, playing John Marston to get his revenge for Arthur. No matter how many times I played it, it really gives me goosebumps,
Look who it
man.
is. Ain't you got a habit of just showing up?
Well, I got something to take care of, sure.
Just you left, is it?
Yeah, just me.
In American Venom, you can really listen to the music and feel like it's more personal than it was in chapter 6. Building his character to be this hated by the community, it means that Rockstar has done a good job in writing villains and how good he was acted as well. Number 9, Sean Maguire. Well, sometimes I don't understand what he says, but he is written to be funny in his narrative. He only drops jokes. I never really take him seriously.
Anyway, Arthur, what's your problem with me? In fact, don't tell me. I already know. You're threatened by me.
Threatened by you.
Yeah, my youthful vigor. It intimidates you.
Does it?
It's a story as old as the hills. The changing of the guard, the fading of the light. You're toast, old man.
Okay.
Even in his first words when you save them in chapter 2, he instantly tells you who he's going to be for the rest of the game.
You know, you're a lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur.
Come on.
His sudden death has gotten me surprised. And fun fact, his death was actually foreshadowed in a dialogue in chapter 2.
I'm gonna have a right out lump on me head.
At least you ain't got a hole in it.
Number 8, Landon Ricketts. Being not included in Red Dead Redemption 2 and still be in the top 10 characters for me, it says so much of how well he's written. I really like this character. Teaching John how to be better in aiming and the third level of Deadeye in Red Dead Redemption 1, he felt like a mentor for John. His character really was missing in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I wished to have at least a DLC for him in Red Dead Redemption 2, or, being in the story where Arthur meets him in an encounter or something, since he is a famous gunslinger at the time.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed, sir. What a great way to improve border relations. An illiterate farmer crossing the river, coming into their civilization and butchering the local peasants. Thank you very much, sir.
Number 7, Lenny. Well, he's iconic for this moment alone.
Lenny, where are you at? Lenny! Lenny! Are you there, Lenny? Lenny! Lenny!
Overall, he's a good, likable character. His death in chapter 4 was tragic, sad, and it really caught me by surprise. In many cutscenes, Arthur loved his company, and he always involves him in the plans because he believes in his abilities and his composure many times.
Hey, I always enjoy riding with you, kid.
You know how to fight.
Hey, you too.
Number 6. Charles Smith. You really can't hate on Charles. His writing was to make him somewhat of a ringing bell to Arthur through many phases in the game.
Get the hell out of
They
here.
took Alfasa.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
Right on the start of the game, you see him as a likable character. He helps, doesn't argue that much. He also helped John to build his home that we know in Red Dead Redemption 1. Charles is one of the most honorable members in the Van der Linde's gang, and he has contributed positively for the good of other people, including Arthur, John, Eagle Flies, and Rainsfall, and many other gang members that he helped and never let go.
Either rescue him now or cut him loose.
We're not cutting anyone loose.
Of course not.
Number 5. Sadie Adler. Well, I didn't expect this character to evolve that much to be one of the most important reasons, along with Charles, to help John build his stable life after the downfall of the gang. She barely was a character in the first 2 chapters in the game. I was surprised to see her like what she is now in chapter 3.
We do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good.
She started having an arc and a redeeming arc of her own to avenge her husband's death to the O'Driscolls in chapter 1.
They turned me into a monster, Arthur. But my memories of him, they still pure.
Number 4. Hosea Matthews. Well, he's the wisest member in the gang. You can see the downfall of the gang after his tragic death in the Saint Denis bank robbery.
I've given you enough chances. Come on!
No! God damn it!
There's your deal, Dutch.
Throughout the game, you'll see and understand how his decisions could have made the gang survive and get through the obstacles easier and without problems and losing others. And one of Dutch's biggest mistakes is not listening to Hosea's decisions.
Angelo Bronte stands between us and our future.
You'll damn us all.
Number 3. Dutch van der Linde, the leader of the Van der Linde's gang. If it was based on the first game, I wouldn't put him that high. In the first game, he was the main villain, but we only got to see him close to the end of the game, with little screen time. Yeah, he was impactful in less screen time that he has.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
But still, his little screen time didn't make me feel like he was a mentor or a father to John. Without Red Dead Redemption 2, the end of Dutch wouldn't feel as impactful and emotional as it was with the game Red Dead Redemption 2. His build up to his character and his tragic downfall for being a selfish leader who only cares more about money than his gang members. That downfall itself made Dutch van der Linde's arc really good.
Now! Who amongst you is with me? And who is betraying me?
And made me understand how much Dutch Van der Linde meant for John Marston and how sad his tragic end.
Our time has passed, John.
Number 2, John Marston. One of the most badass characters in games. Well, I'm talking about the Red Dead Redemption 1 John. In Red Dead Redemption 2, he wasn't as badass as he was in the first game.
Irish, what are you doing?
Who the hell are you?
Give me that. I'm your old friend Amnesia.
But I don't feel like it's poorly written. It's how he progressed and matured through the years, and what happened to the gang made him really change to be what he is in Red Dead Redemption 1.
We ain't both gonna make it. Go. Now. I'll hold them off. It would mean a lot to me. Please. There ain't no more time for talk. Go.
Arthur.
Go to your family.
Arthur!
Get the hell out of here and be a goddamn man.
You're my brother.
I know.
So his upgrade through the years was good. Also, his redeeming decisions to side with the law and turn against his old gang for his family, it was amazing. And his tragic end is really heartbreaking. And now, on to number 1. Uncle, Mr. Lumbago himself. Well, I'm kidding. Anyways, of course, it's Arthur Morgan. That's the moment you've been waiting for. Probably you've guessed it before the video starts. I couldn't make a top 10 of characters without adding Arthur into the top spot. His redemption arc was so amazing, and it could never be replicated in any way. I've got attached to Arthur more than I got attached with Marston. The downfall of the gang and his well-being.
It's not good news.
I guess that.
You got tuberculosis. Really sorry for you, son. It's a hell of a thing.
What you mean?
You're real sick. It's a progressive disease, and you'll be...
Got him to make redeemable decisions in the last few months for the gang members that he cared for. He tried with everything to let Dutch see through Micah's lies and try and help the gang in a desperate attempt.
You rats. All of you. Seems old Micah was pretty close with Milton.
What the hell are you talking about, cowpoke?
You talked.
That's a goddamn lie.
Dutch.
Dutch, think of the future.
Milton told me.
And you believe him, Black Lung? You believe him?
It all makes sense now.
No, it damn well doesn't.
Not for him, for the times that he spent with Dutch, Hosea, and this gang. This gang meant so much for him, and loyalty meant so much to him.
You know, nothing means more to me than this gang. The bond we share. It's the most real thing to me.
I would kill for it, I would happily die for it.
And what a tragic end and heartbreaking one for Arthur Morgan. Well, that's it. That's my top 10 characters in Red Dead Redemption. What do you think of it? Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments your top 10. I'm checking all the comments for my YouTube videos, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Let me know what you want next. Do you like the top 10 content? Do you want more? Thank you guys, and goodbye.